We all know that having a solid marketing strategy is essential for business success. Yet, turning those carefully crafted strategies into real-world results often feels like pushing a boulder uphill. If you've ever wondered why it's so difficult to bring brilliant plans to life, you're definitely not alone. Neil A. Morgan, A.J. Menon, Bernard J. Jaworski, and Giuseppe Musarra explored this very puzzle in their recent study published in the Journal of Business Research, 2025. Let's talk through their insights and see why strategy implementation remains such a tough nut to crack. Think about how many times companies have spent countless hours in meetings, pouring energy into market research, competitor analysis, and brainstorming creative ideas. The plans they come up with often look flawless until they try to put them into action. Studies show that more than half of these strategies fail, sometimes spectacularly. Remember Kodak, Blockbuster, and Nokia? Each had great strategies on paper but stumbled badly when it came to execution. The problem wasn't the ideas themselves, it was getting these ideas off the page and into reality. According to a recent article by Morgan, Menon, Jaworski, and Musarra, published in the Journal of Business Research, 2025, strategy creation and implementation are two fundamentally different things. Planning sets out clear goals and directions, but execution is messy. It involves people, budgets, technology, and unexpected market changes. In other words, execution is the tricky part of turning theory into practice. The authors identify 5 main reasons why good marketing strategies often falter when companies try to implement them. Companies need clear strategic direction, but if they stick too rigidly to their plans, they miss critical market feedback. On the flip side, too much flexibility can confuse employees and blur the strategy's focus. Finding the perfect balance is tricky but crucial. Execution isn't just a marketing department task. It involves sales, finance, operations, and external partners. Unfortunately, these departments often operate in their own silos, with separate goals and different agendas. This misalignment leads to communication breakdowns and delays, making strategy implementation painfully slow or ineffective. No plan survives contact with reality unchanged. Consumer tastes shift, competitors surprise you, and economic conditions fluctuate. Companies must stay alert and agile, ready to pivot quickly. When firms don't adapt fast enough, even great strategies become obsolete almost overnight. Companies often underestimate how much money, people, or technology they'll need to execute a strategy successfully. This leads to last-minute scrambles, budget cuts, or even complete abandonment of certain projects. Poor resource planning can undermine the entire strategy, leaving good ideas incomplete or poorly executed. Poor communication can doom even the best strategies. If employees aren't clear about what's expected of them, confusion spreads. Misunderstandings, unclear instructions, or vague objectives lead to mistakes, delays, and lost opportunities. Effective communication is crucial for turning strategic ideas into effective action. So, can we get better at implementation? The researchers offer several practical recommendations. Strengthen organizational alignment. Create integrated teams and clearly defined roles. When different departments understand how their roles contribute to overall strategic goals, execution becomes smoother. Balance structure with agility. Structure provides clarity, while agility enables quick responses to market changes. Companies must embed both qualities into their execution processes, staying disciplined yet adaptable. Start small with pilot programs. Testing strategies on a smaller scale helps identify problems early, allowing companies to adjust before fully committing resources. Pilot projects reduce risk and increase the chances of successful execution. Explicitly manage trade-offs. Recognize and openly discuss the trade-offs inherent in execution. Whether it's innovation versus efficiency or customization versus standardization, proactively managing these trade-offs can keep strategic efforts focused and effective. We've all heard buzzwords like agility or speed, promising quick fixes. But according to the authors, these simplistic solutions often fail because they overlook deeper organizational challenges like resource limitations, departmental conflicts, and unclear communication. Execution isn't about quick fixes. It's about understanding and carefully managing complexities. Here's the bottom line. Companies that excel at execution turn strategy into a powerful competitive advantage. These organizations don't just plan well, they follow through effectively, turning ideas into market wins. Execution is their secret weapon. It differentiates good companies from great ones, allowing them to consistently outperform competitors by effectively turning strategic visions into reality. The research from Morgan and colleagues makes one thing clear. Businesses that master the challenges of marketing strategy implementation aren't just lucky, they're intentional. They invest in building capabilities around execution, aligning people and resources behind clear, adaptable plans. In doing so, they set themselves apart, gaining a lasting edge in today's dynamic markets. So, the next time you sit down to develop a marketing strategy, remember that your job isn't done when the planning stops. It's only just beginning. Successful execution isn't easy, but companies that get it right reap the rewards. And that's worth the extra effort.